Hello, so I am back for 10 minutes of thoughtfulness, and it's a little dark because I like it better when my office is in the dark because the light is really nasty in here. So I kind of like it when it's a little bit dark like this, it makes it a little hard to type, but it's just a little more peaceful. And I haven't posted a video in a little while. Not that anyone looks at these videos, but it's more for myself. And I do wonder if it's actually safe to post these online. But I'm guessing nobody's gonna see my YouTube channel. You hope that no creepy person finds your YouTube channel and stalks you or something. Anyways, I digress. So I don't know if I have a very specific topic to talk about. However, I just wanted to discuss a little bit about life, and how I do find it really hard to stay on a schedule. It's kind of frustrating. It's like I get off kettle and disorganized, and it doesn't feel good. That's where I am now. So right now my apartment's kind of not super together. I am behind on stuff. My email's not organized. There's just different stuff. Like I'm not exercising. It's just like when you get into that state where you feel like you're doing everything wrong. And what I find difficult is going through cycles like that. So you have a period of time where you're super on top of your stuff, and then you just kind of drop it for a little while, and you go back and forth between stuff. Like for example, doing these videos, that was a really good idea I thought I had a few weeks ago, and I did possibly 5 days in a row, and now I haven't done it for a few weeks. And I think the hardest part is really just staying constant with what you're doing. So, just trying to do things more regularly because you like to do them. For me, making these videos is a time to express myself and to discuss what's on my mind. And I haven't read that awesome book I was reading back in the day for like a few weeks. It's kind of sad. I have like 5 books going right now. And I can feel myself wanting to buy another book when I already have all these other books going, and I need to refrain myself from doing that. That always happens is that I start reading a bunch of books and then I get bored and I don't finish them. I think that's the hardest thing for me is finishing something. And I've kind of decided I want to eat better. Yesterday I had decided that, but then today I still ate fries and a gyro. So I don't know what it's going to take for me to decide to eat better, to actually do it, and do this all without the idea of being a perfect person. So whenever I decide, okay, I'm done being shitty, I decide, okay, I need to get organized, I need to be perfect again. So I try to exercise, see people, be really on top of my masters, be really organized with my room, my life, the way I'm eating, my emails, like all these different things. And it's either I'm at 0, so I'm disorganized with everything, or I'm just like overly organized, so I feel like I'm a perfectionist, or I'm trying to control my life way too much. It's always about finding that balance. So, and this has happened to me on many occasions. And I always have to be careful because now that I've been for a few days or a week or so, more on the depressive side where I've really just let things go and I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Am I answering all my emails? I'm kind of just letting things go a little bit. That I like, okay, let's go, let's get organized. And then I organize my entire life, and then I feel like I'm like on high alert where I need to be like perfectly doing stuff, like perfectly on top of my stuff. So I just need to be careful now because I think part of me does like that phase where you kind of let everything go and then you have to organize everything again. Maybe I'm a little bit addicted to that phase. So I need to be careful not to enter like a really high performance zone where I need to be perfect with everything. Because especially on a run I had a few weeks ago, I really had that thought that I can't just be perfect with everything, you know, that the most important things are actually my masters and working out. So I need to focus a lot on those two things, and I need to remind myself to focus on those things. So tonight I'm really gonna try to get caught up with my masters and anything that I have to do. And then tomorrow, you see, like already I'm doing stuff tomorrow that doesn't necessarily fit in either of those categories because it's my sister's boyfriend's birthday and we need to go karting. So I'm going to be doing that. And then it's another friend has a theater show. So this weekend is still a certain amount of socializing, which is not necessarily what I anticipated. Socializing is, it's good for you and you just kind of have to go with it, but it can disrupt your schedule. And then so it's just getting back into the swing of things, you know, just being okay with things not being completely perfect and being like super, super intense. My room's kind of a mess and I'm just trying to let it be and not let it affect me too much because I just like my stuff to be organized, you know? I like to feel good, and I played hockey yesterday, which was super fun. I procrastinated. I just finished procrastinating for an hour because I was watching this case of Amanda Knox, who was involved somewhat with the murder of her roommate, you know? And it is really crazy. It's like so toxic. Just the media is like the most toxic thing that ever lived. It just makes you feel all these heightened, it just brings out that drama, that sensationalism feeling, and you just feel just like the worst feeling. It's like, why do we care? Why do we care about that trial? Like, how did it become so insanely famous, you know? It's just entertainment. For us, it's just entertainment, you know? Nobody probably cares about the victim, you know? Nobody cares about her except her family and friends. Everyone else is just there for the entertainment of it all. Who did what, when, all that stuff, you know? Nobody actually cares about them as individuals. So it's just, I don't know. I think I do have that part of me that doesn't want to believe that someone like Amanda Knox would do that, just because she does seem like such an average American girl, you know? And I guess my first instinct is definitely to be on the defensive. Like, there's no way she did that. Like, why is everyone blaming her? Why are people blaming her? You know, she would not do that. By no means would she actually do that, you know? And all it becomes is, did she or did she not, you know? People just want the answer if she didn't do it. It's like we want her to answer the question. However, in a way, we want her to say yes, you know? We just want to kind of have that, feed our drama by like finding out that obviously she did it. And it's just like, oh my God, how did she do that? Why did she do that? And if she says no, it's kind of like, okay, I'll ask you again. And if she says no, okay, I'll ask you again. Basically until she says yes, because what we really want is for her to say yes, whether it's true or not. I guess even if it were no, we would want her to say yes, just so that we can be entertained by that idea or the drama of it. Like, ooh, she killed her roommate in cold blood, all that stuff, you know? So, I don't know, it's a lot. It's just everywhere, and it is insane how one event can just become such a national conversation or spark such a, just, it becomes such a thing, you know? It's almost like bees pollinate flowers. Amanda Knox possibly killed her roommate. It just becomes this sort of stone out there in the world. So anyways, those are my thoughts for today, and yeah, until next time, bye bye.